the most important character in all of the Marvel Universe.
New mask, same task. What can I tell you? I like playing complicated characters.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel at Cinematic Critics, and today we're going to be talking about the crazy news that we've had from Marvel from the past 48 to about 72 hours. First things first, you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. Robert Downey Jr. is back in the MCU, and he's not playing Iron Man, he's playing Doctor Doom. This is absolutely insane, guys. I was not expecting to see Robert Downey Jr. return to the MCU. I thought he had an awesome send-off. I didn't think there was any more that he needed to do in the MCU. I figured his time was done. But I was mistaken, as a lot of us were when we were guessing on who would play Doctor Doom. Something else I want to talk about is, why did Marvel choose to use Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom? There are so many other actors that I think that would play the role so well. For example, we got Cillian Murphy, Denzel Washington, Adam Driver. Those are just three off the top of my head that I think would fit the role really well. But the MCU had other plans. Kevin Feige was like, you know what? Let's bring back Robert Downey Jr., but in a different form. It's the multiverse, so why not? And there is a lot of speculation and rumors as to why Marvel decided to bring back Robert Downey Jr. Apparently, guys, there is a comic book titled The Infamous Iron Man, in which Iron Man becomes Doctor Doom. This is a storyline that is heavily rumored that the Russo brothers are going to use when making Avengers Doomsday, that comes out in May 2026. It's just really crazy to see fans speculate and already seem to know what's going on with the film, when we have just now been told who the villain is going to be in the film. And there are some rumors that I've seen online, especially Reddit, where people were like, yeah, he's going to play Doctor Doom, of course, but he's only playing a variant of Doctor Doom. He's not going to play the main Doctor Doom in this film, which I think that would be kind of cool. I think that would be really interesting to see, you know, Robert Downey Jr. come back and everybody's like, oh my god, he's the big villain, and then say he dies in that film, say Tom Holland's Spider-Man has the hard choice to have to kill him, and then there's another Doctor Doom who pops out from the back, and it's someone even scarier and even bigger. I think I like that idea. I would really like to see Cillian Murphy come out from the shadows and be the main Doctor Doom. But yeah, guys, this is absolutely insane, the fact that we see Robert Downey Jr. back. Again, I know I keep saying it. I'm not trying to sound like a broken record, but I cannot believe that he is back in the MCU. I don't know how I feel about it. I like it, but I don't like it. I like it because, you know, I miss Robert Downey Jr., and I miss the way Marvel used to be back in its prime. It's not in its prime anymore, obviously. It's just not hitting the same at all. They've gone woke, and it's just not as good. And then what I don't like about it is that, you know, give his character a rest. Give Robert Downey Jr. a rest. He doesn't need to come back. Let somebody else play Doctor Doom, who is absolutely terrifying. I'm not saying Robert Downey Jr. is not a good actor. That's not it at all. Especially after his performance that we just saw last year with Oppenheimer. He did a great job, but I just don't think that he needed to play Doctor Doom. I just don't. But I also wonder if maybe, you know, Kevin Feige was like, yeah, our pockets are really hurting right now. We have been having some bad films recently, you know, besides Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Spider-Man No Way Home, and then Deadpool and Wolverine that just came out, which, speaking of that film, just made over $400 million 3 to 4 days. That is absolutely crazy. Something else that I was really curious about is that if they're going to do this with Robert Downey Jr., could they bring back Chris Evans maybe, and not even as Captain America, have him play the Human Torch again? Why not? You know what I mean? At this point, you might as well. It's the multiverse. And another thing that I was really hoping for was that maybe we would see some new actor that we've never seen before and let him dominate playing Doctor Doom. So yeah, I know this video is not very like one-sided to have an opinion for you guys to kind of be like, okay, well, this person here at Cinematic Critics thinks this. I'm kind of all over the place with this. I like it, but I don't like it. Something else that is massive, guys, is that the Russo brothers are returning to direct Avengers 5 and Avengers 6. I was so happy to see that the Russo brothers were returning, and I was pretty worried, guys, because we just simply could not find a director or a screenwriter for so long. People were coming in, people were going out. It was just a mess, and honestly, I thought Marvel was done for. I really did. But they did return. We saw their names pop up on the panel at the San Diego Comic-Con. All things seem to be good right now for Marvel, hopefully. You know, something else that I really don't understand, guys, is the fact that they just got rid of Kang. Like, they just booted him out. I understand the issue that Marvel was at, where they were like, you know, we can't have Jonathan Majors back due to the controversy, so we had to let him go from a legal aspect. I understand that, but they didn't have to get rid of Kang. They could have recasted the person. They could have gave it to Denzel Washington. They could have gave it to Damson Idris. I think them two were really good options, but now we don't know because Kang's over with. And I understand, before you say in the comments, well, they didn't plan on doing that until the issue with Jonathan Majors arose. I understand that. All I'm saying is that they could have gave the character Kang more justice. So yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. I just really want to talk about the fact that we have Robert Downey Jr. back in the MCU as Doctor Doom. Just saying that coming out of my mouth just does not sound natural at all. I cannot believe it, but what I can believe is that Marvel might be back. They might be. You know, guys, and if we're being honest, it's not like Marvel had a choice. They needed to bring back the Russos, and they needed to bring back Robert Downey Jr. They weren't going to survive without the two, or the three, I should say, because, you know, the Russo brothers are brothers, obviously. They had to make a smart financial decision, and I believe it will pay off. Yeah, some fans are going to be upset and be like, what the heck? Why did you bring them back? Why couldn't you just let somebody else do it? I understand that. But at the same time, at the end of the day, money's money. So yeah, guys, with that being said, what do you guys think about Robert Downey Jr. returning to the MCU? This is crazy. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.